What's going on? Play Gaming here, back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're going over the update for November 10th, starting off with the new Savior Adin, and it looks like we will be getting the new skill change for Adin in the next chapter, along with her artifact. We were also teased Zio back a few, I would say like a week ago, right? He's been kind of in the game art. We'll probably do like another dedicated video to just Adin and Zio. Along with this update, we're also going to be getting the new Choux skin in the Epic Pass, which is actually pretty cool. I think not what I would have gone for, but I think it's pretty neat. Ancient Inheritance, we're also going to be talking about that, and it looks like the new World Arena season skin is going to be my girl LQC. So I wasn't too sure who they might make next. I was thinking maybe like ML Ken. I was thinking like older Moonlight heroes, but I'll take a Little Queen Charlotte skin. I'm not sure exactly what they would do to her to like change her up, but it's LQC, right? She's not in a great spot right now. She has received some buffs in the past, but there's still some room for improvement, especially for her being a nuker, right? Straight up nuker. So we'll see if she does get any buffs in the future, but let's go ahead and continue with today's update. So the new RTA season is going to start on November 12th. It's gonna be here pretty soon. Along with that, we're going to be getting some new frames, right? If you're able to hit legend. This frame's actually not too bad. I think it looks pretty nice compared to previous seasons. So LQC will be the skin for the new Triumph season. We mentioned the Choux along with the Epic Pass, so you'll be able to pick up the Choux skin from the Epic Pass. 100% recommend picking up at least the pass. If you're not too sure about Choux, she is a very strong hero right now. So if you end up pulling her in the future, if you don't have her right now, you might consider also buying the skin. Now keep in mind that the pass itself costs 900 Sky Stones, and if you pay an additional 900 Sky Stones, you get the skin. Now it's the skin only, you don't get the character as well or the unit, but you can use that skin for the unit if you end up pulling them later and you don't have them right now. You get a bunch of rewards, so 100% picking that up. Ancient Inheritance Season 4 is starting on November 14th. So there is some slight changes to this season. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Let me know in the comment section below, but it looks like one, we're getting lifesteal gear. So I'm down for lifesteal gear. I tried farming Banshee for a little while and I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything out of my mats. It was a feels bad, but we're getting some lifesteal gear here. Most of it actually looks pretty good. This Ancient Inheritance gear usually is really good. The only thing I don't like is that we're getting a Unity set along with this lifesteal gear, which is, I don't know. It's a little odd, but it actually does look pretty decent. So the Unity ring here is an attack percent. It's got health, speed, crit, and crit damage. So I'm thinking, okay, who could use a Unity set, right? That needs potentially some HP, speed, and damage. I'm thinking Spectranebria, right? Spectranebria would be awesome on a Unity set. Now the Acre's Priest Anklet, they're the boots, right? The speed boots. But they are on Unity set. You got HP, crit chance, and effectiveness. Now, if you can get lucky and not hit effectiveness rolls, you can swap that out for crit damage, and then you got HP, crit damage. But it's gonna roll like 40 effectiveness, something. Anytime there's effectiveness on there, it's gonna roll effectiveness, which is a feels bad. Lifesteal, crit damage, neck. I'm always down for that. It's got speed, attack, crit chance, and defense. Now, this could potentially be really, really good for your Violets, even like Fire Charlotte, right? Would actually be really, really nice on this. If you can dodge that crit chance, you could always swap that out for like HP, right? since she doesn't need any crit chance at all. So I think for the most part, this lifesteal gear is really, really good as long as we're able to get some high rolls. But the changes here are right below the gear. And it says that the number of ancient dream shards acquired from a treasure chest will be decreased, and the number acquired from normal monsters will be increased. So I'm not sure if this means like normal monsters, like when you fight the boss monsters, or if you're going to be forced to fight like the regular monsters now. You know how before in Ancient Inheritance you can completely dodge the monsters and avoid your fights with them because that uses up your stamina in the Ancient Inheritance, right? So usually you don't want to fight normal monsters, but if you're going to get more dream shards now, is it going to be worth fighting them now? I don't know. I still think we're going to still dodge them. It's just the amount of ancient dream shards that we're going to be getting in is going to be a lot less from just opening up treasure chests. So you can't just run around and open up chests. The amount of exploration EXP acquired when moving will be decreased compared to last season. So I don't know why they're punishing exploration. They're now punishing you for moving around the map, collecting treasure chests, right? I guess to force you to play as a team. I don't know if this kind of pushes you towards that. The maximum usage of the relic Golden Kettle will be changed to 3, and the number of ancient dream shards acquired from the relic effect will be increased. So overall, they're reducing the amount of ancient dream shards that you get from just exploration, which is, I don't know. It's kind of the fun part of Ancient Inheritance, right? Moving around the map, picking up treasure chests. But I mean, I guess now everyone will want to funnel the main bosses because that's like the main thing that you want to do. Just go straight for the bosses, right? But we'll see. We're getting the expanded floor 20 for the Abyss Challenge mode. All of this actually looks really, really good. You got a bunch of leaves, mystic metals. I see a lot of Mulligore here. So if you've already completed 1 through 10, you'll be able to do 11 through 20 now. And I think these are a good addition to the Abyss mode, just because they allow you to go in and retry, using different teams. So you don't have to do it all at once, which is actually really nice. Episode 4, Chapter 10, North Theronhead. We're going to be getting the new chapter. I believe this is the final chapter. So we're going to see, hopefully, the conclusion to this story. Unless there's something else like the side stories that they usually put in there. But for the most part, pick up that Mulligore Gold Transmit Stone. Savior Adin's Awakening is going to be here. Her skin does look very, very nice in this new Light Thief mode. So we're more than likely going to make another video talking about her, talking about Zio. But she does actually look pretty strong, just kind of looking at her kit, an overview of her kit. But we're going to be able to complete her awakening in game. Look at that art, actually really, really nice. So I'm really looking forward to actually testing her out. I think she can be a viable PvP unit. I don't know, we'll see how she plays out, but she is getting the new artifact Sword of Cycling Seasons, and it increases evasion by 20%. When attacking, if the caster is at an elemental advantage, increases damage dealt by 25%. So, I mean, it's a damage arty. Increasing evasion might be good for PvE, right? We'll see. We're getting week 2 of the special side story, A Fable of the Demons of Nadalon. So, week 1 was kind of interesting. So I'm looking forward to week 2, week 3. And for this week, we're getting Sphere of Sadism, which is Eula's artifact. So if you do have Eula, you were able to pull her artifact. You'll be able to use that to pick up some more of that currency in game. Seal of Capture, the next copy, will be here from the shop. I would say that I think this side story was okay. It was for collecting all of these currencies, not too bad. But we're getting Peira and Choux drop rate of banners in this next update. So Peira, I think, is was a really strong unit on release, has kind of fallen off since, just because of the whole shift of the meta, right? Lua being a thing, and you know, she's not in a great spot unless she is insane speed, unless you can go before everyone else. But again, not everyone has that kind of speed. So she is going to be having her drop rate up. We're also getting Choux with Snow Crystal. She's getting her drop rate up because of the skin, right? In a very good place right now. She is a very strong unit. Pretty much Ice Charles, if you remember Charles from back in the day. But you know, if you don't have a Choux, you're thinking about pulling her because she's getting her skin. Hey, her rate up banner is here. Definitely a unit that will add some more versatility if you're looking to playing a lot of PvP. It looks like we're getting the renew to the rank up pack. Now, the good thing about this is that it has some free rewards, so make sure that you pick these up. Now, big disclaimer here, the last time that they did this, I believe, when you click on the actual reward, it uses it immediately. So the buffs, if you click on the one with the buffs, it automatically uses the buff for that, whatever the event might be. So let's say this one is EXP buff, right? Like you get an EXP buff for, I don't know, like let's say 12 hours, right? Once you click on that EXP buff, it automatically uses the EXP buff and you have that EXP buff for 12 hours. So be careful when clicking on these because you could accidentally use your buffs. Everything else, I believe, just goes to your inbox or to your like regular backpack. But be careful with the buffs, okay? I would hate for you to accidentally use your buffs. Those, I would recommend saving them because they do stack when there is a buff event. So, all right, last but not least, we do have a new collaboration announced starting on November 24th. We got AESPA. I'm not too sure who this was. I had to look it up, but it looks like it is a Korean girl group. So we'll see how this translates into Epic 7. We'll see how they kind of fit in the story. If animations are good, you know, I'm completely fine with it. It kind of reminds me of like the Kizuna AI, right? The Kizuna AI one where we had the collab. Kizuna just dropped in Orbis, some kind of festival went wrong, right? Like always, and they put in work. So we'll see how this plays out in Epic 7. But other than that, that's going to be it for me. Let me know your thoughts about this week's update. What are you excited about? I'm definitely looking forward to Adin getting the Epic Pass skin and also taking a look at Zio. So I'm interested to see how Savior Adin and Zio maybe potentially shake up the meta. We'll see. But like always, if you haven't enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow, reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.